Not quite my tempo.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
What up? Welcome. Hey, it's Multiplex Loves Movies number 60. This is a familiar spot. We haven't done this in a while. I counted today. 14 weeks we went. 14 weeks we went without doing a watch along.
Really?
Of 14 weeks of news.
Long.
Doesn't that feel like that's a lot of weeks since Pirates of the Caribbean? That was the last watch along.
That seems unreal. How did we get 14 weeks of news?
That's a great question. Well, like I said in the post, ladies and gentlemen, the world is depressing. And frankly, all the news that came out this week, including all the news that dropped today, is all sad. And I said, let's watch a movie. You know, the show's called Multiplex Loves Movies. Let's just watch one. Unfortunately, TWOHIG is too busy delivering pies, and Cody, well, he hates this movie. So it's just the four of us here tonight. But we got a nice little crew here to watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. I believe this was one of your two ideas. I don't remember. So Koho,
My idea.
it was Maggie's
That
idea?
was Maggie's idea. Maggie's the smart one here, Tim.
Oh, shit, never mind. Well, Maggie, hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. We're going to watch a movie. Koho, how about you?
Maggie's the smart one. She's the lawyer. And I don't know why we don't just have her produce the show. She's smarter than all of us. This is going to be fun. I actually haven't seen this movie in like 4 or 5 years. So we'll see. I liked it last time I saw it, so we'll see.
Boatman, what about you?
Yeah, so now that I've lost a title, I get to watch whatever I want, and I don't have to study. So that's actually super nice. So I get to watch Halloween movies this October, which I haven't been able to do in a while. So this is going to be fun. This is like, I remember when like every Hot Topic was like just covered in nightmare stuff, and like every like emo kid, and
It is.
it still is. You're not wrong.
Lead it
But,
into like Walgreens and Target now.
Yeah.
Fair.
But who like, even if you don't love the movie or think the movie is excellent, like it's a fun aesthetic. It's the soundtrack is legitimately great. It's a fun time.
Yes, Oogie Boogie. Okay. The last time we watched this, I think was 2 years ago. There's cutout number 1 of the evening. I think it was 2 years ago we watched. I don't remember if we watched it on. Is it a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
I say it's a Halloween.
November movie.
I call it a Halloween. I will never watch this at Christmas.
I watch this in November. Usually, like when I watch it in November, because not quite Halloween, not quite Christmas, right in between. There you go. Same place where I watch like Gremlins.
That's fair. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. Perfect. We're at the Phantom Menace. Okay. So with that, we are going to get started. So we've got the movie queued up. It is on Disney Plus. So you can go ahead and get there. If you are late or whatever, we'll post in the chat. Just, to let us know if you want us to give you a time code. This is a short one. This will be a fun one. Are we all queued up at 0?
Yes, I'm looking at Twinkling Star, second star to the right, and straight on till morning.
All right. So we will press play in 3, 2, 1, play. Beautiful.
Hey, Tim. Tim, can
Mm-hmm.
we get the obligatory song reference out of the way now? What band you and I both love that referenced this movie?
Oh, Blink-182, yeah.
We can live like Jack and Sally if we want.
The last time that we watched this movie, I remember him being like the song, and I was like, "Come again?" And he was like, "I miss you." And I was like, that never occurred to me that that's what that was referencing.
Wait, hold on. That's what that's referencing?
Yeah, we can live like Jack and Sally if we want. And you can always find me.
I love
Blink-182.
Blink-182.
Halloween on Christmas.
Yeah, and we'll have Halloween on Christmas. Literally, like straight up.
Hi, I am the big dumb.
This opening is really cool though. Like straight up, like all the different trees with. Doesn't he see the Easter bunny? Or am I crazy? Doesn't like a bunny hop out of one of them? I feel like that happens. I could be crazy.
You're crazy.
It's been a while.
I would remember this, I think.
Was this in Disney animation until you guys got your shit together?
I think so.
Yeah, it was.
Yes, because I've been asked about what the name of his dog is.
We've asked who the singing voice of Jack Skellington is.
Isn't it Danny Elfman?
Yep.
Heck, it's Danny Elfman.
This opening is so cool.
I kind of want popcorn.
Go make some popcorn. This is getting re-released in theaters next week. There's the movie news. So
Oh, cool.
this upcoming weekend, starting the 9th, Coco is getting a release, but then the following week, I think it's like the 16th, this is coming back. We got the posters in the theater today, and it's legit. They're like coming back to theaters for limited time only, and it's pretty cool.
I'm so ready to go see Coco in a theater. Not gonna lie.
Did you not see it when it came out?
No, I saw it for my 18th birthday,
Oh, nice.
but I was sick, so I went. I wasn't feeling good and went and saw Coco just to try and feel better.
And was it when they still had a Olaf's Frozen Adventure?
No, the one that I went to did not have a Lost Frozen Adventure.
Oh, you missed out, my friend.
You missed on the 25-minute opening.
So fun fact, Coco was the first movie that I opened when I started working at AMC. So I had no idea that Olaf's Frozen Adventure was on it, and I got 8 or 9 complaints that we were playing the wrong movie. So I would always go to my manager and be like, I don't know what's happening, but there's talking about Frozen. They're like, this is supposed to happen. Let it happen.
We got that complaint a lot too. Ooh, next night.
My mom hates this movie. Just because of how she hates how gross everyone looks.
That's fair. I think I remember watching this as a kid, and my dad did not like it. This was one that I watched with my sisters a lot. One of yours is so loud. I think it's Koho.
Is that better?
That is better, thank you.
All right. Normally, when I have it at that volume, it doesn't come through, so I was like, okay.
Right. I have a question about.
One sec. Did you have your mic before when we did this?
Yeah, I've had my mic plugged in for I think since Monsters Inc. or Ted.
Oh, okay.
I have a question about Halloween Town's government, right? So they have a mayor, but they also have a pumpkin king.
Right.
So Jack is technically the king, or is that more just an honorary title? How does this government work? Who passes legislation?
Is this England, or is it here where we have a president and governors?
Meaning England,
or is it actually a dictatorship?
Prime minister, and one of them is the queen.
Because the queen does jack shit and the prime minister does everything.
Well, Jack does a lot. He gets ready for Halloween every year.
Yeah, I would say that Jack is more important than the mayor.
I think, from what I'm gathering from their interaction right now, Jack only comes out for Halloween, and the mayor runs everything when he's for the rest of the year.
While Jack is planning Halloween.
So, the mayor handles the day-to-day disputes, whereas Jack is in charge of Halloween itself.
Right, he's the face. So then it is like England.
True.
This doctor creeped me the fuck out.
Yeah, he really freaked me out, yeah.
This fish lady, too.
Ugh.
They're all very creepy.
But yet Jack, I don't think Jack looks super creepy.
No, he's not creepy. It's because he's the protagonist.
I feel like that award would always go to the vampires.
Yeah, right? Who would? I mean, unless there's like a real life serial killer, I don't know.
Do they just make awards specifically for everybody?
I mean, listen, we do that with the Multiplex Awards, so it's fine.
I mean, why do we have Best Manager? To keep Cody Newberry happy.
Exactly, right?
Is this when he sings?
Yes, this is when we get the iconic him singing in front of the moon scene.
When I forget, I think it was you, Koho, who told me that this was Danny Elfman, and my mind was like blown.
Yeah.
So the actual voice is Chris Sarandon, but the singing voice is
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Singing, yeah.
Like Elfman can sing, man.
Yeah.
He sings in a Corpse Bride also, doesn't he?
I don't think was that a musical?
There's a couple songs in there, but I think there's like a song or two where he's actually singing. Because he's like, what character is he?
I haven't seen Corpse Bride.
I've never seen Corpse Bride.
Oh,
I've actually never seen Corpse Bride in its entirety. So
you would like Corpse Bride. That movie is really cool.
I like Zero.
Zero's cool.
He's cute. He's reindeer later.
When he's Rudolph.
Yeah.
Danny Elfman is Bojangles in that movie. So.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was in that. Didn't that come out the same year as Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? I think he did both of those in the same year.
Yeah. So Corpse Bride, if I'm not mistaken, had a weird release.
Yeah, it's not actually 2005, I think. Oh, no, it is. It was limited 2005 and then came out everywhere like almost a full year later in 2006.
That's weird. I remember seeing that in the theater.
This movie never... Oh, okay, no, never mind. It got a full theatrical release in the United States in September of 2005.
What did?
Corpse Bride.
Yeah. I was going to say, I remember seeing that in 2005. And I think Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was like a summer movie.
Yeah, I think so too.
That I saw in the theater.
I saw that in the theater too.
The first Tim Burton movie I saw in the theater was Alice in Wonderland, so...
I also saw that in the theater, and
I also saw that in the theater.
I hated my life.
I
went with a girl, and I broke up with her when the movie ended because I told her that if I ever looked at her again, I would just think of that movie, and I couldn't have.
I got sick from the 3D. It was fun.
I didn't see that one in 3D.
But at North Shore. My first time going to North Shore. Almost like a rainbow.
So yeah, that's a no to the Corpse Bride release dates question.
Yeah, probably not.
That has been a hot topic the last 2 days. From when Henry Sanchez wouldn't give me the points.
What are you?
My first trivia match in anything ever on the internet was And last night, so Cody's been watching 1996 movies, and he logged a movie called Dead Man, and on Letterboxd.
Why is he watching movies only?
It's a long story, but it on Letterboxd it said 1995, so I commented and said, "This says 1995. It's not 96. You don't get the 2 points." And Boatman was like, "I think it had a weird release," and I was like, "Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking around."
There are many things.
There are.
I don't know what's real.
You gotta look at the release date.
That's so much effort.
It's true.
Deadly Nightshade. Do you think Nazario wept when we took this out of fandom?
Oh, I guarantee you he did.
Even though Tim Burton didn't direct it?
I'm pretty sure this is like his #1 Tim Burton movie, period. You know, even though Tim Burton didn't make it.
Does Danny Elfman still just do, if Tim Burton is in any way associated with the movie, he's contractually obligated to?
How many scores has Elfman not done for Burton, Boatman? I feel like you know.
He hasn't done. He didn't do Ed Wood.
2?
It's 3. It's Sweeney Todd, Demon Barber of Fleet Street, which was done by Stephen Sondheim. Like they just
Ed Wood
took
is Howard
directly
Shore.
the music from the show. Ed
That's
Wood,
Woods.
which was Howard Shore, and Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, which was done by some guy whose name is unpronounceable.
That movie's terrible.
I was so excited too because I read the book just for that movie coming out.
He is so creepy.
He is very creepy. Well, and, like I always got super like rapey vibes from him.
From the Doctor.
Yeah.
It is. What year did this come out? 93.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
It looks the anime. They just did such a.
Well,
good
this got nominated for visual effects for
Yeah.
93.
Did it really? Nice.
Yeah.
Trivia question: Koho was the only other stop motion film to be nominated for visual effects.
Kubo and the Two Strings.
Correct.
That movie fucking slaps. The only Leica movie I haven't seen is Paranorman, and I hear that movie is awesome too.
I've seen Paranormal. I've seen them all now.
You've seen Coraline?
Yeah. I hated it.
I don't like Coraline either. And then it's Kubo, Box Trolls, and Missing Link. Box Trolls amongst us.
You're laughing because of the delay.
No, I'm laughing because this scene's funny where he's like, I've got the plans for Halloween, and then his face turns around immediately when he starts to panic. Like it's literally me.
See,
Just
but
like
this is why he's useless because when Jack is gone, he literally just like
falls
drives
down the
around
stairs.
and cries.
Falls down the stairs. Groans.
I wish our son was a jackal.
You do? Yeah, I remember when this was re-released in theaters in 3D. I think that's what you got the thumbnail from, Koho.
Yeah, that's the image that I use as my base image for this thumbnail.
Yeah, and that's I saw it in the theater then. And that was fun.
I've never seen this. I was way too young at that point.
I want to know what Thanksgiving Town looks like.
If you want to know what it looks like my aunt Diane's house is just all turkey, and I'm just passed out on the couch after eating.
I'm pretty sure it looks
That's
like Tim and Maggie's yard.
That's what I was just
That is true.
They just
You don't
walked
even
out.
know. You don't even know. It's more terrifying in person.
And then one day a hunter just shows up and kills all of them. And then
Ooh.
But like, just imagine if this movie like wasn't, like he went down a different one, like he went into like
Easter or something.
Thanksgiving, like
Then we Rise of the Guardians too.
Rise of the Guardians is pretty good.
It's been a really long time.
What's this? What's this?
This is the best song in the thing. In my
Oh.
opinion. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
this is the best song.
I still like This Is Halloween more, but still,
No, this song slaps.
this song is a banger.
Who voices
Boatman, who voices Sally?
Catherine. Oh, I'll do it. Do you want me to do
Oh,
that the James
forgot
White way,
about-
or are you making a
What
joke?
about that?
It's Catherine O'Hara or
Oh, okay.
Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been reference too.
I don't know. It looks like cheating.
That was in Throwdown.
Oh, okay. I like Catherine O'Hara.
I couldn't tell if you were making a reference or not.
No, I was genuinely asking, and then I forgot about that. Malcolm wants to know what a New Year's town would look like. It's Maggie fucking slobber knocker drunk,
It sounds terrible.
walking around going, I am Happy New Year.
That's never happened. Instead of throwing heads. Why is Danny Elfman such a good singer? Danny, what are you doing?
Do you think while he was recording this, in his head, he said, one day I'm going to compose the score for Spider-Man?
Yes. That was his dream.
That was his dream?
Even though it wasn't with Tim Burton.
Does he do all of Sam Raimi? Well, he didn't do Spider-Man 3,
He
obviously.
did do Oz.
He did do Oz?
Yeah. Did he do Evil Dead?
I don't think so.
Will Danny Elfman make his MCU return with Doctor Strange 2?
That'd be awesome. Though Giacchino usually has his shit on lock.
He's only done Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, though.
Yeah, but that's enough.
The one thing I will say, with the exception of Batman 89, a lot of Danny Elfman scores kind of just sound similar to each other.
They do. They all
It's
sound...
almost like all the movies are the same. Like, he just is, like, stuck in a genre. Like, because Tim Burton just makes the same movie.
Well, it's not even that.
Yeah, like, Men in Black and Edward Scissorhands are completely different movies, but they kind of sound the same score-wise.
Yeah.
I guess.
No, I agree with you. It's the same thing as Giacchino. Like, you can listen to the score for, like, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and some of it sounds like Up, and you're just, like, very confused. But
there's only so much music you can make, you guys. That's original.
Well, and it's just he uses a lot of the same motifs and, like, a lot of the same, like, instruments and, like...
Like, my biggest thing is I couldn't hum you any Danny Elfman scores except maybe Batman 89 is my thing.
Not hum you any.
I could do the Spider-Man theme.
I mean, I guess, like, that song, but that's, like...
Did he do the music, too, for this, or did he just do the singing?
I don't know. He probably did.
All right,
Maggie's making popcorn.
do you need anything?
No, I don't. What am I supposed to be doing? What is Michael saying? Oh, I should hum the Spider-Man theme. The like yeah, it's really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's dope. Hell fucking yeah, says Michael Campbell. Yeah, now dig on this, Michael. When she tries to straight up murder him.
I mean, fair though.
Do you ever wish you could just lift the top of your head open and scratch your brain? Oh my God, Michael. Jesus. He said, I'm almost there, Tim. Keep going. Fucking Jesus. And now Jake is here. Yeah, boy. I'm never allowed to sing again on these shows.
You just have to keep making Spider-Man references.
I don't want to spoil anything, but we recorded a match last night where I threatened to sing, and somebody made a crack like, "Oh, you've never done that before," and then I forgot that it brought me back to the point where me and Koho wrote a theme song for the quotes category in Fandom, and I haven't done that in a long time. So the next Fandom match I host, if quotes comes up, I'm gonna sing the quotes song.
Does it go, quotes, they're very stupid, according to Maggie Brzakala?
No, it was actually really funny because it was just me and Koho hosting, and every time we hit a category, we just we started like singing the theme to that like category or about what the question was, And then we got to quotes, and I just started like making a theme for quotes. I'm like, I don't know what quotes sounds like, so here it is. And
You want some?
I'm fine. You can eat what you want. If there's leftovers, I'll have some.
I mean, she didn't kill him. She just wanted to make him fall asleep.
She just made him fall asleep. I'm sorry. I was mistaken.
So she could escape.
If anybody is, because the last time I looked, we had 3, and now we have 5. So we are at 21-20 right now, if you want to jump in. I'm that guy with the axe in his head.
My wave's dirty.
Have we ever cleaned it?
I've cleaned it, but my quesadilla today exploded.
Uh-oh.
Where's Koho?
I think he went to take a dump.
Where's his cat? It's been a while. I'd like to see it.
I would like to see the movie.
That's not
You doing a spell?
What I want to know, so Jack has said that he's dead, right? So
Yeah.
was he, when he was alive, was he also in Halloween Town? Or did he live on, like, Earth, and then he died, and this is, like, the afterlife program, basically?
I bet there's a...
I'm sure there's somewhere on Reddit you can find
Yeah,
the answer to
I'm
that
sure.
question.
I'm sure someone's. I would say that he was probably like. Yeah, maybe it's not like it's hell.
It never occurred to me that they were dead for some reason. I just thought this
Well,
was like,
in what's this? He said, and no one's even dead, or something like along those lines when he
it's
enters
like a
Christmas.
magical, like, place, like the North Pole. Like no one dies in the North Pole.
That's not true. Did you see Disney Plus's original film Noel, where Santa died and they had to replace Santa?
Did he really die?
Yeah, and that's why it was supposed to be Bill Hader, but he couldn't handle it.
Oh, that's right. But he didn't die in the North Pole. He died on Earth. Right?
Isn't the North Pole on Earth?
Well, but North Pole is like a magical place. That's what I'm saying. This is like a magical.
All right.
They just
man,
always
I don't know.
existed, like Santa.
You lost me. Ask
the
Koho
Easter
the
Bunny.
question, and we'll see.
What's the question?
Jack said that he's dead. So was he like a normal person on Earth and then just woke up in Halloween Town, or like what's going on?
So here's my idea. I would think that there was something inherent about Jack as a person that dictated that he should embody Halloween, like how he acted on Earth or something. There was something about his personality where the universe was just like, this guy needs to be the embodiment of Halloween. And so when he died, that's where he went and then became the Pumpkin King. Like, I think if people die, they go in this world. My assumption would be that anyone who dies goes to the Halloween, Christmas, whatever, the realm that best suits their personality type. And that's where they are. And within there, they are sorted into a hierarchy of position.
So you mean when we die,
I could end up in Easter
we could
Town.
end up in a holiday?
Absolutely. That actually does beg the question, though. What holiday town do you think you would end up in?
So what are all the options?
Basically,
So there
any
was-
holiday.
I
So
think
there
there was
was
definitely-
a 4-leaf clover, so it's
And there was Valentine's Day, I think.
Right. So, yeah, I think literally any holiday that's celebrated pretty much everywhere, it counts.
Christopher Columbus Day.
It's not celebrated.
I don't think that's celebrated everywhere.
Celebrated everywhere, I don't think.
That's
Is it?
not celebrated everywhere. We're the
Neither?
only.
Well,
What?
and like Thanksgiving, like
Thanksgiving is not celebrated everywhere.
apparently Brooklyn's
that's
like
true.
celebrating some sort of Canadian.
Yeah, there's Canadian Thanksgiving next Monday.
Well, Thanksgiving is a uniquely North American holiday
Fair.
because
So
it's
it's
from
not everywhere.
So maybe it's not everywhere, but yeah.
I think it's the
So
big
these
greeting card
existential
holidays.
places are just for Americans, is what you're
Correct.
saying.
probably.
So Jake and Michael, you're shit out of luck. You guys are ending up either in Halloween Town or Christmas Town. You don't
they
get
probably they have Easter.
Probably.
Anywhere the Christian religion has been, there's Easter
That's fair. That's
and
it.
Christmas.
Michael wants to know if we're gonna get we have Lakers or Heat in Game 4.
Basketball.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
what are my
That's
options?
actually
Lakers or
helpful,
Heat?
Maggie.
I'm taking Heat. I take the Heat.
I don't fuck-
They're having a great year.
This is a really stupid question. It's not a joke. Is LeBron still on the Heat, or did he go to the Cavaliers, or am I confused?
He's on the Lakers boat. He's made an entire total team change since he went to the Cavaliers.
When did he go to the Lakers?
Like last year.
Was he
Last
ever on
year,
the
maybe.
Cavaliers?
What?
Am I making that up, or was he ever on the Cavaliers?
He won a lot of championships for the Cavaliers.
Okay, so I'm not that stupid.
No. He was on the Cavaliers, then the Heat, then he went back to the Cavaliers, and now he's on the Lakers.
Okay, so I was just one team behind. All right,
Yeah.
I'll take the Lakers because I know who LeBron is.
Why all the indecision from LeBron?
Let's move on.
The indecisiveness.
Maybe it's a case of he wanted to join the Lakers all along, but like the Heat needed like two people, and like the GM of the Lakers like picked up LeBron, but then the GM of like another team was like, no, you can't do that. You and Thomas Scully are gonna have to go over to New British Empire for a season, and then you can go join the Lakers.
That's fair. That makes sense.
I like how in this montage, like he tries so hard to like make Christmas, but everything he does is inherently like Halloween. It's great.
Isn't that the point?
Yeah, no, I know it's the point, but I like it.
Yeah. I was about to ask a question, and now I don't remember. It was about this. He was literally drafted by Cavaliers and left Cleveland. It was a big thing. Oh boy. What was I gonna ask? I don't remember. Oh, I remember. Hey, Koho. When do the Vikings have a bye?
I think we just played 3 bye weeks in a row, and we lost them somehow.
Because Packers have a bye this week, so
We do?
we get to sit nice and pretty on 4-0 for another week.
That's nice.
That's
Is
convenient.
Jordan Love ready to replace Rodgers yet?
Rodgers doesn't need to be replaced. You see the way he plays.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't need to be replaced, but you can tell the Packers are chomping at the bit to put Jordan Love in and get Rodgers out. Yeah, they are. They're going to Favre him as soon as they can.
I don't think that's true.
That is true.
Hey,
They wouldn't
Sally,
have drafted
you
Jordan
figured
Love if they weren't going to do that.
You know, tried to jump off a building and it doesn't work.
Her like sewing herself back together has always also
Creep you up.
bothered me. Yeah,
That does bother me, we'll say.
it's just kind of gross. Like she's stuff.
It's a little unsettling, yeah.
Like the stitches look cool on her skin, but it never occurred to me that it was because she was literally sewed together.
Sally. Sugar Plum Visions.
Chestnuts divided by open fire.
Divided by further bells.
It wasn't that the square root of this 12 is the square root of December 25th. Is that what that said? Did you say she horny? Jesus. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, look. Some bones. Butterfly.
Tim, what would you do if at work Maggie just sent you a basket of fish bones?
I'd say my wife is very troubled. What does Uncle Vernon say in Chamber of Secrets? It's my nephew. He's very disturbed. That's why we keep him upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
His Christmas will fail. So she can like see the future.
Apparently.
Can she not hear that they're singing right next to her?
No, I don't think so.
She don't care.
She noticed him.
The sun woke her up.
That's fair.
Okay, well, they just say hope he hasn't died, so maybe Jack isn't dead then.
See, I think it's some like weird magical place that exists outside of our existence.
Because isn't he like later when
He goes to Earth when he's Santa, doesn't he?
Aren't they on fucking Earth, or am I crazy?
No, I don't think they're on Earth.
I don't think they're on Earth.
It's another dimension.
What the fuck? What are we in the DC multiverse here? Like, what's going on?
It's actually Earth 74, Tim.
So it's actually, it's like Earth. Tim, it's like Earth. It's the Kelvin timeline. This is the universe in which Oogie Boogie went back in time and killed Jack's parents.
Fucking yikes. Oogie Boogie is by far like the most terrifying thing, right? Like,
Yes.
Absolutely horrifying.
I don't like his little things either.
his little what are the names of the two kids? I like that song a lot that they sing.
Kidnap the Sandy Claus.
Yeah, Kidnap the Santa Claus. Yeah, that one's good. Yeah, those little assholes are freaky too. Danny Elfman's really good. If they did a sequel to this, would we see it?
A sequel?
The Nightmare Before Flag Day.
I think we're more likely to get a live action remake, TBA.
That one got cut.
It's true.
Did you hear what I said?
Oh, yeah.
The Nightmare Before Flag Day. Oh my god. I want that movie more than I want this one.
Did you say they're going to do a live action? I would not like a live action remake.
I could totally see them doing that.
There's no one tall and lanky enough to play.
Do CGI.
CGI on Jack?
Yeah.
How's that live action?
The same way that The Lion King is live action.
You know who could play Jack? Doug Jones.
Yeah.
We need someone else.
I think he
sing.
can do the body, but can he sing?
Yeah, he couldn't sing. We need someone else
You'd have
to
to-
sing.
What about Bill
Leslie
Skarsgård?
Odom Jr.?
Can Bill Skarsgård sing?
Bill Skarsgård's tall and lanky.
Can he sing though?
I don't know.
Here, I got the compromise. Put Doug Jones in the prosthetics and everything. Let Leslie Odom Jr. sing.
Well, I would just, in that case, let Leslie sing everything all the time.
I mean, true. I'm not against
At
the
that
Satan.
point, if we're just gonna have someone double for the singing, just have Elfman do it again.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, these kids are fucking...
I don't like that.
Boogie's
Also,
Boys.
is Oogie Boogie like what is he like a
Is he a mobster?
yeah, like how does he like exist in like this underworld of Halloween time? Thank you. You missed one earlier. I think we're at 3 actually.
Yeah, we're at Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
Stephen Merchant as Jack. We want it. That's not a
No.
bad thing either.
Do
I
we
don't-
want Stephen Merchant?
I
as
don't like
Jack?
that.
He's tall and lanky.
He's tall and lanky, but he's not.
Well,
Jack.
if tall and lanky are the only requirements,
Then
I
get
could
both.
play Jack Skellington.
I was gonna say, just get Boatman. Oh, they fingers crossed. They're little shits. fuckers.
This is that song now, right?
This is why those kids went to the hell that is Halloween Town.
Yeah. You little bitches.
It's not hell though, because everyone who lives there enjoys it.
Why does that kid with the eyebrows look like he's Jack Nicholson's illegitimate claymation son? Call me Joker Jr.
All the lyrics to these songs are pretty, like...
Fucked up.
Is this PG or G?
I think it's PG.
I feel like it has to be PG. There's too many like.
Yeah, I
Disturbing
think this
images.
is PG because this was like around the time where Disney like refused to release any like PG animated movies because that's back when PG actually kind of meant something.
Well, it wasn't originally released by... It was TriStar, which was owned by Disney.
I thought it was Touchstone, which was owned by
right.
Disney.
Touchstone, not TriStar.
Nightmare is PG.
I'm sorry. Yeah, TriStar is Sony, right? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. It was Touchstone, which I think they were less afraid of doing that. But I mean, Disney still had their name in like because they obviously funded it.
Can we talk about how Disney owned Miramax when Pulp Fiction came out? So technically, Pulp Fiction is a Disney movie.
Yeah, it's true.
I love that fact.
There's a lot of like weird movies that are like that. Like most of Kevin Smith's early movies were Miramax, weren't they?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
Clark's would also be a Disney movie. Yeah, it's pretty PG for some scary images.
That makes sense.
It's traumatizing for young kids to see Santa Claus fucking kidnapped. Like,
That's true.
Beat him with a stick.
Actual lyrics.
Lock him up for 90 years to see what makes him tick. Chop him into bits. Key change. Gotta throw in that Brendan Urie style key change.
Yo, motherfucker, ready for a key change?
we should guess Brendan Urie as Jack Skellington. He's tall.
Oh, he could. Hold Maggie, you just broke the internet. That's fucking genius.
Can Brendan Urie act?
Yes. Yes.
Oh
He
yeah,
literally was on Broadway in Kinky Boots.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, let's do it.
Maggie, you're a fucking genius.
Yeah.
Literally, he is tall and lanky.
He's done a cover of the song before.
Which one?
This is Halloween. Panic at the Disco did a This Is Halloween cover. Or
No, I thought that was Fall Out Boy.
Did This Is Halloween. He did What's This. Panic did What's This.
I'm gonna look. Is that on
I
like
know.
Nightmare Reimagined or whatever it's called?
Yeah, I think so. I know Brendan Urie
you're
has
right.
done a
Panic
song.
at the Disco did do This Is Halloween.
Did Fall Out Boy do What's This then?
I think so. Let me look.
One of them did one and the other one did the other.
The Jack 2
Fall Out
pack?
Boy did What's This, and Panic at the Disco and Marilyn Manson both did This Is Halloween.
What is this on? What is the...
This was like the 2006 like bonus anniversary re-release.
Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, I see it.
I mean, he sounds like Brendan Urie, so.
He does.
Yeah, but if you're redoing it, like remaking it. See, there's the Easter Bunny. I wasn't fucking crazy.
What?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Because they went to kidnap him, and he goes, "That's not Sandy Claus." I knew the Easter Bunny was in this shit. I wasn't crazy.
Pull up Malcolm's comment. This is actually an interesting discussion.
Which one?
That one.
With multiplex competitors?
Yeah.
So am I the face changer?
No, that's Boatman.
I was gonna say that was actually probably more Cody, but I think.
But by
Boatman
the
is
face
more
changer,
Oogie
do you
Boogie.
mean the mayor?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like Cody has a lot more mayor energy than Boatman.
I don't think that's true.
Like, I mean, like in the sense that he can like totally like be. I would see Cody being a mayor. You know what I mean?
I think Cody's Oogie Boogie.
That's fair. I could see him crushing that part.
Are you
Yeah, I
Sally?
think Cody's Oogie Boogie.
Because you're a lady.
I think Boatman's the professor, if I'm being honest.
Probably.
Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. I just think
No,
he would crush
probably.
that part.
Let's be 100% honest.
Can I be that fish guy?
Oh, absolutely. All you.
Or can I be Santa? No, I
Honestly,
think
you're probably Santa because
Twohig is Santa.
That's true.
I think TWOHIG'S Jack Skellington.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you right.
You're right. He is Jack. Then maybe I'm the Easter Bunny because everyone's like, "Oh, let's go get Santa Claus," and then they bring back the Easter Bunny, and they're like, "We don't want this guy. We want the other guy who's better." And then I'm like, "Yep, I'll go back to Easter Town."
To be fair, the Easter Bunny, that Easter Bunny looked fucking adorable. Just saying. He's like the most cute design in this thing.
He was.
Honestly, this Santa, like, I know he's in a bad situation, but he's kind of a dick.
He's a what?
This Santa is kind of a dick.
I don't remember what he does.
I mean,
He
I don't
just gets angry and it makes me sad.
You
I don't like angry Santa.
don't like angry Santa?
Santa shouldn't be angry. That's not what Santa should be. Tim Allen never got angry,
That's
and
true.
he was arrested for cocaine.
Jesus.
I think Tim Allen did get angry in a less overt type of way.
Well, if you want to hear more about Tim Allen and the Santa Claus trilogy, tune in to FanZone this Thursday to hear fucking Koho and Jim Green yell at each other about it. There's my shameless plug for the evening. King Christmas.
Okay, so did they start making Christmas in like early November?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of impressive that they were able to match Christmas Town's workload in like a fifth of the time. Like, I'm not even mad. That's impressive.
I'm not even mad. It's impressive.
Yeah. Like, Halloween Town knows how to get things out.
Yeah, they get shit done.
Yeah. It's like Halloween Town is Multiplex, and Christmas Town is redacted.
I hate everything about you.
I know.
The way that you changed your voice for N
Redacted.
Town is redacted. Oh, that was good.
I will say everything from like What's This until we get to like Oogie Boogie's song, I'm kind of not super into.
No, I agree with you. It gets
boring.
it's a little boring.
Right, for an hour and 18-minute long movie, this does get a little boring. So I'm like, I think that's a bad sign. But
Well, the other thing too is the credits are also like 8 minutes long. So like the movie ends at like an hour 10. It's like right now we're 45 minutes. So there's 25 minutes left.
Yes.
Like it's not.
I think at the end of the day, this is not a movie that is about story, characters, or comedy. It's literally just atmosphere. It's an hour and 20 minutes of atmosphere. And if you're into the atmosphere, you're into the movie. If you're not, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
how those kids were able to capture that.
I'm telling you, they're fucking demons, dude. First they cross their fucking fingers. They cross their fingers. They have no respect for the laws, and then
they have no respect for the laws.
Maggie, as a lawyer, back me up here. Crossing fingers is the biggest slap in the face. When you pinky promise someone, that is a legally binding contract.
You'll be arrested.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Did you really?
No.
If I
love the way the term.
I love that Maggie's like, no.
If I was under oath on the stand and I
that's
I literally went like this the whole time, would they not accept my statement?
They would jail you for perjury if you were lying.
Crossing
Doing
my
this
fingers.
means nothing in a court of law.
That's what I'm asking.
I think Tim is saying if he did this, but he was telling the truth, but he just did this the whole time to look like he was lying, what would happen?
Yeah.
I mean,
Do you think the judge would be like, or what's his face, like the other lawyer would be like, objection, Your Honor.
yes,
The witness here is clearly out of his fucking mind here.
they would definitely do that.
Could you get in trouble for cursing on the stand?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Really?
I would, if I can get in trouble for cursing on the stand, I would be dismissed very quickly.
The judge can hold you in contempt of court for like whatever they want to, basically.
So if I was like, hey, judge, you sexy, he could be like,
Well, if you tell
hey,
like,
a warning. Sir.
Depends on the judge.
if it's the judge or man justice, we're always like, hey, it was good.
That is, I mean, which judge? The creepy
Jack
one
Warden.
or Jack Warden?
Jack Warden's like, hey, it was good.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I think the creepy one would also be like, hey, what's good?
No, he'd be, hey, what's good under certain conditions.
That's, you right.
That's the reason why he's on trial, though.
You're not wrong.
Boatman, did you like The Firm?
I think it's good, not great. It's very, like, typical 90s legal thriller. It's not one of my favorites ever, but it's good. My dad, like, is in love with that movie.
I watched the first hour 45 last night, so I'm going to watch the last 45 minutes tonight. But I really liked it so far. But
I really like Holly Hunter in it.
She's really good so far. And also, I wasn't expecting Cruz to run, but then there was a scene where he full-on ran, and I was like, amazing. This movie's perfect. So
Cruise runs in, like, what movies does Tom Cruise not run in?
that's a good question.
Tropic Thunder.
That's true. He
No,
dances.
but he dances and sings, so it's okay.
Okay, here's the scene that ruined my childhood.
This is, I love this scene.
Were you looking at the movie?
I have a question. Does anyone know what childhood villain of our three was inspired by Oogie Boogie? Like, what character that only me, Koho, and Tim, I don't think Maggie, are familiar with?
Wait,
I don't think you know this, Maggie. Maybe you do.
Ask the question again.
So what character... Okay, I'll give you a hint. What VeggieTales character was inspired by Oogie Boogie?
Oh, I know.
Nebuchadnezzar?
Yeah, Mr. Nezer. Like, the bunny song is supposed to be like the Oogie Boogie song.
Yeah. The bunny. The bunny.
Oh, I love the bunny.
Yeah. No, we literally at church 2 days ago, we were talking with a friend, and her kids came up, and her daughter was like, Mom, look at this picture we drew in Sunday school. Look. And she was like, oh, Lily, very good. And then the kid is like, yeah, God set them on fire. And our friend was like, wait, who is this? And I was like, Rack Shack and Benny. I cut out, but Rack Shack and Benny. It's, Rack Shack and Benny. They get put in the furnace by Nebuchadnezzar. And my friend is just like, oh, Tim. And I'm like, it's VeggieTales, like. Oh, that's the best. for this heinous act. He's just so creepy looking, and he's just like this bag.
He is a bag.
So why did they make the decision to put a black light on him?
It makes him look creepier.
Yeah.
This is
It gives him more of like a neon. Like,
I mean, no, you're right. It makes him look creepier, but I'm just like, makes it a little too uncomfortable for me. Just saying.
why?
I'll explain when you're older.
Well, no, I know like what you mean, but like that's a jump, even for like when you. Why, when you think of Oogie Boogie, do you think of semen?
I'm just saying, Oogie Boogie could have totally done shit to Santa. I'm just saying, I've seen the fucking theories. I'm not a fan.
Maggie wasn't listening, and then she heard the word semen.
I'm just saying, like, some shit definitely could have happened. Those worms or whatever jump right onto Santa's beard, and it looks a little uncomfortable.
When I go to like glow in the dark mini golf, my first instinct is, oh, I wonder who came here.
Yikes.
But apparently, whenever Koho sees anything blacklight related,
Listen here, you son of a bitch.
Listen here, you son of a bitch.
Michael, I would argue he technically ran in war, so
What happened?
before his legs got chopped off.
Michael, oh yikes! Okay, Michael is asking "Born on the 4th of July." Does he run in Born on the 4th of July?
I've actually never seen that movie, but yeah,
I've actually never seen it either, so we might not even see a scene of him in war. I don't know.
He is in a wheelchair though in that movie, correct?
Hey, so Michael's watching, so I'm scared to say this, but you know what movie I'm an hour into and think is kind of overrated?
Oh God, Spider-Man 2.
No, I've seen that before. It's one I haven't seen before, and it's specifically because it's a horror movie.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
No, I've already
we
seen that.
We thought it was meh.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, that movie's amazing.
I get why people like it. I don't like it. It's fine.
It's very grimy.
You see, it's not about the grimy. It's about I don't care about the characters. Like, that's the big thing for me. Is I think the characters don't feel like real people, so I don't care about them.
That's fair. Yeah, I love that movie.
So I don't really care what happens to them. You're just kind of waiting for them to die.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, they're either bland, stupid, or annoying.
Yeah, the brother is pretty obnoxious.
Yeah, he is super annoying, and every time he talks, I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like, I respect what it did for the genre, but it's not my type of movie.
I saw that movie when I was like 11, so like that movie will always be.
And like the thing is, I'm like very easily like startled or scared.
Yeah.
And this movie didn't really, which is surprising.
I don't think it's supposed to startle you. I think it's supposed to make you uncomfortable.
That's fair, and it does that. So, like, it's one of those things where I don't know if I am, like, the movie is doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing, but that thing is not what works for me. Like, that's not what I want in movies.
I think you would like the second one. The second
Really?
The second one's much more. That's Empire Strikes Back.
That's number 3.
The second one is much more of it has a lot of comedy in it, and it makes fun of itself. It's a lot more self-aware.
Oh, fair. I like my meta horror movies, so I might actually check it out.
Yeah, it's much more self-aware. The first two are the only ones worth watching of the originals.
What? You mean those two that we watched the other night?
Like,
and then I actually like the first remake, but that's about it. Also, pro tip when they get turn the volume down. Yeah.
okay, based on the fact that 2 is Zach's favorite, Zach and I normally line up when it comes to those type of movies. So, like, I feel like Zach's opinions are just my opinions, but in 10 years from now.
That's probably accurate. This scene is so funny. What did Santa bring you? Just imagine being a police officer on Christmas Eve. No, you're like the only one in there, and all of a sudden everyone starts calling, like, my head! My son has a head in his Christmas presents.
Right?
Sir, Santa Claus is not real. Somehow, this box with a head in it has ended up
Boatman didn't know that.
I'm so sorry.
That took him a second.
Oh no, Maggie!
This is Halloween.
Wait, if Santa's not real, who's the guy with the beard who sneaks into my house like once a month?
Once a month?
Whoa. Okay. I would just like to say though, this is the second Tim Burton related film to feature a fucking sandworm in it. Just saying. That snake looks a lot like a sandworm from Beetlejuice.
Still haven't seen Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's good.
I would like to say that if you combined this movie with Christopher Walken in Batman Returns saying, would you give the Constitution a rest? It's Christmas. Then this would be the greatest movie ever made. Because that is the best line in Batman Returns is, would you give the Constitution a rest? It's Christmas.
Well, there's not much else to go off of, in that movie.
I like that movie. I know no one else does. I really enjoy that one.
I used to like it as a kid. Like, I thought it was really edgy and cool, and now as an adult, like, rewatching it, I'm like, meh.
Batman Returns is so inconsistent tonally.
I like all the Batman stuff. But too bad he's only Batman, like, twice in the whole movie.
Right.
Yeah, and they literally shoot him down. Look, Zero.
So do they think that's actually Santa Claus? Like, are they just like, okay, man, we've got orders to shoot down Santa Claus. Let's go.
No, I think they know it's an imposter.
Or it's kind of like when you don't tip your mailman and then he puts a bomb in your mailbox.
Jesus.
Why do you have to call out Sinbad like that, man?
Am I supposed to be tipping?
I appreciate that reference, Koho. The bomb scene is like the only
It's
scene
the best part of that movie.
Like,
Really?
it's that and then everything with Phil Hartman. That's the only thing I like about that movie.
Really? I really like everything at the Mall of America, too.
I don't like that movie in general.
Oh, I really like that movie.
Which movie?
I mean,
Jingle All the Way.
To be fair, it's also like, if that movie was set in Iowa, I would probably like it way more than you were. I think you have an attachment to it.
Like, you have to like that movie if you're from Minnesota. But also, like, just in a lot of ways, that movie just is one that I grew up watching all the time. And that's, like, my dad and I's, like, Christmas movie. So, like, I like that movie a lot. I will wholeheartedly admit, it's not a, like, fantastic film. But I love that movie.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Well, isn't like one of
Whoa!
favorite.
I totally forgot that they are shooting full-on rockets and skeletons.
Oh yeah, isn't one of Cody's favorite Christmas movies Christmas with the Cranks?
That's true.
Yes.
That movie's great.
And he also loves Four Christmases. There's not a ton of Christmas movies I genuinely love.
Elf. Elf's a great movie.
Like, I like Elf, but I wouldn't say that I love it.
See, here's the thing. There are not a lot of Christmas movies I genuinely love as movies. I love them as Christmas movies.
That's
like
fair.
I love them in the context of watching them at Christmas time, but outside of Christmas time, I don't really have a purpose for them.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Like, a lot of the ones that Maggie likes, she loves the Polar Express. I think that movie's terrible.
I love the Polar Express. I mean, I also the Santa Claus movie is like something that we watch.
I legitimately like Santa Claus too. That's
I
my
haven't seen
favorite
those movies in a while.
That was actually one of the first movies. That was one of the first movies I watched on Disney Plus was Santa Claus 2.
Another preview for Thursday's episode of FANZONE. At one point, Jim says to Koho, have you even seen the Santa Claus trilogy? And Koho's exact words are, Jim, don't fuck with me. I watch Santa Claus 2 every year. I fucking love that movie. So,
listen, if Jim Green gets in my face, I'll drop that motherfucker.
It's me and John Hopkins, and they were blazing that shit up. Oh, that movie's great. Yeah, the effect of Zero is like really good.
That was a really good visual effect. I think this movie looks really good. That is something that they cannot have taken away from them. This is a movie that just looks great. Unfortunately, I just don't think the story or anything is that amazing. But
Michael Campbell says Just Friends. This movie. It's a good one.
I've actually never seen Just Friends.
We watched that together.
You did?
The one with Ryan Reynolds and Amy Smart, right?
Probably.
I don't recall.
Where he's like fat in the beginning. And
then, that's a Christmas movie?
It takes place at Christmas.
I mean, it's probably as much of a Christmas movie as like Die Hard or Iron Man 3.
What about
Shazam.
Isn't the proposal over Christmas?
I think so. Actually, now that you say
Go
that.
back for Christmas.
I like the proposal. It's
That
pretty
movie's
good.
fun. No, they go back for Betty White's birthday. That's what it is. Not for Christmas.
That's right.
Yeah, but there are like horror Halloween-y movies that I can watch any time of the year. But there's not a lot of Christmas movies that I would watch anytime. Yeah, we should watch Iron Man 3 on Christmas this year.
No.
I like Iron Man 3 a lot.
I will say, I think this is the second best Halloween animated film that I've watched today.
Did you watch Frankenweenie or what'd you watch?
No, Koho, you should know what I watched.
I'm going to go to your letterbox.
What is your favorite Halloween animated movie?
Oh, I love The Adventures of Ichabod Mistletoe.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Yay! Oh, bye, Boatman. Cody gave Scream a 4.5.
Scream's great.
Movie's awesome. And he's back.
Maybe. You good, bro?
I like the Ichabod segment way more this time around, Koho.
The Ichabod segment's my favorite segment, TBH. But
I still prefer Wind in the Willows, but I think both are fun.
It's only 2 segments, right?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, it's just those two.
Soon.
That we have to watch it.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, we're on our way. We're getting through. Yeah, they said you were dead. You must be double dead. So does that mean he was dead before?
No, I think they thought he like actually died when he got shot down by the government.
I know, but they just said you must be double dead.
I think he meant he's gonna kill him. That's what he meant by double dead.
Gotcha. Maggie, the last time we watched this, we watched it as a Christmas movie.
Did we?
We logged it on December 24th, 2018.
Damn. Were we here on Christmas Eve?
Yes. Yeah, see, like, that's so creepy.
I hate like that he's just like bugs.
Yeah. Like, that is so well done. Like, the stop motion to, like, make him, like...
But it's also horrifying.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know, is it like a hive mind? Is it like, how does Oogie Boogie work?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Who's someone we know that would be, like... Oh, ask Nazario. What did Michael ask? What holiday do you guys think produces the best movies? Oh, probably Halloween.
I like Christmas movies, but like I like them only during Christmas time when I want to watch something dumb and I know that they're gonna be dumb.
You see, here's the thing. A lot of people watch a lot of horror movies on Halloween, but not a lot of horror movies actually take place on Halloween. Like, obviously, you have, the Halloween franchise, but most of them actually, surprisingly, don't take place on Halloween. They're just kind of general, at any time they're just marketed towards. So I don't know if I would say Halloween actually has the best movies. I'd probably say Christmas.
Well, that's probably the same thing for, Valentine's Day, then.
Yeah, a lot of rom-coms don't actually take place. More honestly, it feels like more rom-coms take place on New Year's Eve.
Or just other holidays that
or other holidays.
Yeah, it might be Christmas then. If you're going by those standards, then yeah, it might be Christmas. I still can't think of a single Christmas movie that I absolutely love.
For me, it's A Wonderful Life. I think that movie's perfect, but Cody hates it.
That's it. Muppet Christmas Carol. That's the one. Never
That's
mind.
fair. That one's great.
That's it. That's the one. I hate It's a Wonderful Life. So
seems like I'm the only one in the admin team who actually loves that movie.
Yeah, I was going to say Maggie loves that movie.
Oh, fair.
Not a big fan. Yeah, I don't like it, but I think How the Grinch Stole Christmas is a guilty pleasure, but I don't think the movie's very good.
Are you talking about the Jim Carrey version or the animated?
Yeah. Oh, the animated, the TV special I fucking love. I
think the TV special is amazing.
Yeah.
I think stretching that out into an hour and a half is a dumb idea because that story's not meant to be an hour and a half long.
Michael, I saw Arthur Christmas when it came out. I don't remember anything about it. So
I actually really like Arthur Christmas.
Rise of the Guardians is good. That's not even really a Christmas movie. And then A Christmas Story, I think, is just fine. It's a little bit overrated at this point. Yeah, I don't know. Is Coco a Halloween movie?
It's technically a Deus Ex Muertos movie.
It's not the same thing.
I'm literally Googling Christmas movies because this is driving me nuts. Muppet Christmas Carol is the winner, though. Maggie wins with that one.
It's like I know you.
A Bad Mom's Christmas. All right, well, that was Nightmare Before Christmas. We did a whole hour and 16 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What a magical time we had. Koho, you there? Maybe? No? Well, while we're waiting for him to come back, if he comes back, couple things to talk about. Boatman, Warzone, yes. What's going on this weekend?
This week we have Bill Cariola versus Anthony Tisdale, Marco Meyer versus Albert Wordharma, and Mark Menchaca versus Cameron Holzman.
Those are all big.
And the week after, we do have Mix-Up coming up, so keep on the lookout for that. I'm probably going to release a bracket like right now, actually.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, great. And then this weekend, Fandom tournament is continuing. If you didn't see the beginning of the Fall Frenzy tournament, that started this last weekend. Those matches just came out. So the new matches for this upcoming weekend are going to be, as I get there, Jurassic Sharks versus Big Guns and License to Chill versus Fuck You Lucas. So those are both big matches. And also, like I alluded to earlier, FanZone has a match coming up on Thursday. So that is another thing. Miscellaneous, I think, is off this week. Or are they going? I think they're going again, maybe. I don't remember. 2 Weeks Trivia Night is also Sunday. Lots of stuff going on. Be on the lookout for it all. Guys, thanks for hanging out and watching. We'll see you real soon next week with something. Probably the news again, because, yeah. All right. Bye.
You're still here? It's over.
She's out of our hair, and just when I dare to care, she says, au contraire, you're my pair of friends. I love you.
Keep it together, man.